Oh, hey, hi there. So it's been so long since I posted a video. I wanted to post this video. I just thought it would be interesting to share with folks kind of where I get inspiration because sometimes I know people struggle with that. And yeah, so that's what this video is about. I hope you like it and I hope it helps you find inspiration as well. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to get in front of the camera, hence the little bit of an intro, but it was also going during the time when I was scrolling through this book that is one of my inspirations. So I have these pattern books, and they're really inspiring me. Like, I just love looking through them, and that was one of them, and this particular inspiration palette came from. And so I wanted to show it, but I actually have like 5 of them and I love them all. Oh my gosh, I love them. Like, there's something about, like, if I have a piece of work that's just not even really I'm crazy about, I will put some patterns in there and I love it, right? So on the left, I have these mixing guides, and I also showed that book of the 1500. So I have these resources in my studio, but do I use them? Well, no, but I wanted to use them, so I grabbed them out and I'm like, I'm going to do this palette and check it out and see, mix the colors or whatever. So that did help me mix the red, violet, and the black to make that maroonish purple color up in the top left. That is red, violet, and black. But as I started getting into the painting, so first I got the colors down, right? And as I started getting into the painting, I realized that I preferred mixing the green with the red, violet, and making the black that way because, right, it's more interesting. You hear other artists say that all the time, and now I'm saying it too. It's true. I'm not afraid of using black, but I did find it more interesting when I started working it with the green to make the darker black. But anyway, I have these references, and because sometimes I have a hard time finding a certain color I want to capture, and so I get references and then I don't use them, right? But I pulled these over and I'm like, I'm going to use these references. This color palette excites me. I'm going to do something in this palette and see what I think, right? So those books are inspiring me, like, oh my God, crazy. So I first got together, the colors, and I'm using gouache here, but you could use acrylic or whatever, right? And I made my little color palette, and then I'm like, what do I paint, So I thought, okay, well, I'm really into birds, birds and this fish right now. These are the motifs that I'm exploring, and just because they're simple for me to draw out, and I love that there's opportunity to explore pattern in exciting and unusual ways, such as putting polka dots in the belly of the bird. I love stuff like that, so that excites me as well. And so that's why I drew the little bird. I wanted to explore this color palette, and the birds are easy, and I adore this little bird, right? This little bird motif. I am like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really like stuck on it. And also the fish. I've been doing a lot of fish motifs, so that was the other side of this, right? And so I'm checking out this palette, and I did the little bird and the fish. And I like the way they came out. I like it, right? So color, like, you can go a long way with color. And so that's kind of what I'm into right now. And just exploring this palette and the real quick drawing of the fish and the bird. And like I said, as I started utilizing the painting and doing the mixtures, I realized that I preferred mixing the green with the red, violet to get my dark black, and then also to, I just feel like it ties the palette together, right? So I'm using those 6 colors only in these 2 little painting demonstrations. And then obviously I'm always working on my skills, so hence I got in front of the camera, and I'm doing this voiceover, and I'm recording and producing content, right, for my art, because it's not enough just to produce art. You gotta also produce content for your social media so folks will follow you. So you know, blah, 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 right? But anyway, I hope that just seeing where I find inspiration inspires you to step outside of your comfort zone as well and look for different places of inspiration. So here I come in and I'm outlining with my favorite Signal 207 pens in bold ink. I saw an artist video one time and she said, I could always tell a beginner artist because they outline everything in black. And, you know, the truth is, at first it kind of bothered me, but then the truth is, I have been doing this since I was in kindergarten. Since I was in kindergarten, I outlined everything in black with my black crayons, and I like the aesthetic, and that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? Everybody's different, and what they think is different, and you just do what works for you and what you want. Because in the end, art is a personal thing, and I love my art. It makes me happy, and I love patterns, and I love black ink outlining things. So here I am just writing down what the color mixtures were that I used in my watercolor sketchbook here. I do have a class on how to make these watercolor sketchbooks if you want to make your own, because I love making my own watercolor sketchbooks. They can be whatever size I want, whatever paper I want, and that's what I utilize to practice in. Hey, thanks for checking out my video. I hope that something's been useful to you. If so, you know, like, subscribe, leave a positive review, blah, blah, blah. All those things you do on the internet that cost you literally nothing, but they mean so much on the internet. Thanks for checking out my video. Talk to you later. Bye.